Here's the problem. Somebody switched this to all the evil.
Oh, well. Hello and good morning. It's kind of breezy, but it's a little humid. It's not as hot as it has been. We're getting a little bit of a temperature break. I say a little bit. It's the beginnings of false fall. It'll be like another 90 before you look unsure.
Yeah.
Well,
it's hot as fuck.
It's
until it hits below 70 degrees. It's hot as fuck.
That's, you know what, that's fair. Toy hunt. We're out on a toy hunt today. I have another video as of recording this that I have to edit first. So, but this might be a 2-video week. I don't know. Richard, what are you looking for today?
I know a lot of the NECA Archie stuff is started coming out, so I really want to find a belly bomb today.
All right. I'm looking for the Marvel Legends Carnage Target exclusive. I am also to go a nice accessory to go with one of the probably the more expensive purchases I've made lately. The Ghastly household had to buy a whole new AC unit, which we were not expecting. But I need to buy some gravel to put some. So, yeah, this toy hunt might incorporate a Lowe's. So stay tuned for that. I don't think it'd be nice to see some of the new NECA stuff, the Belly Bomb, the Turtle stuff, the Halloween, the Ben Cooper Halloween figures. I have that whole first wave, but the second wave is supposed to be hitting out in Target. So let's get some coffee. We already got coffee, actually. Let's just go. Let's go. Maybe spend money and see what we can find. Let's go. All right, we are gearing up for the release of Transformers 1, it looks like. Oh, we have some new Transformers. We got Vector Prime. We've got the Cybertron Starscream, which we've seen before. And we've got our boy Silverbolt. We got our Trauma 2-pack right there.
We got a Studio Series Skyward.
Yeah, look at that. And it looks like we have our fourth wave? Is that fourth wave or third wave?
That's
fourth wave. That's right, because Gears was in the third wave. And I'm trying to find that shard from that wave, and I still haven't really come across it. So we've got our Studio Series Shockwave, which everybody says is a good Shockwave. But
I mean, this looks like the comic book, like the Marvel.
Yeah.
Straight out, like it's tempting.
Got our retro card and our Ghostbusters Fright features, our Naga hide, pork belly,
and the Simpsons,
the 2-inch ones, yeah. And then we got our Tiger Force 2-pack. But look at what is bestowing the peg. Actually, I already found this, so I'm gonna pick one up. And I was actually just talking to Douglas last night about how I wanted to find that.
I mean, this is like the definitive.
Yeah, I mean, that'll go on the shelf and I'll be good. So, let's see. I don't see any of the turtle crossovers for WWE. Little to nothing on AEW. We have our Target exclusive Mandalorian Privateer and the new box. I do like the new box, the modular box that they're using for Marvel Legends and Black Series. I have a feeling that whatever new series of Transformers come out will be in a similar box. Yeah. So, but I do think the design on the Marvel Legends box looks a little bit better. Let's see, what do we have in our Masters of the Universe cartoon collection? Skeletor, Man-at-Arms. Skeletor, it's been hard to find a He-Man for some reason.
Yeah.
Speaking of He-Man, there's our
Adamant.
Yeah, Adamant. Our sketchy boys right there. That's
Mikey.
That is probably my favorite set of Playmates Turtles right there. I think cool. I love that set so much. I'm glad I decided to go for it. Let's see, do we have anything else? We got our Mutant Mayhem mix and match figures.
Some Mighty Max style.
Oh, look at that.
A little larger scale, but playsets.
We have some Dino Boys here. I think that's about it. We should probably check and see what's up at the NECA sections here. And look at that. We have new Ninja Turtles NECA. There's a whole row of these belly bombs. This looks like a really weird figure. And right above there, we've got our, yeah. Man, I can't get everything today, but I'm glad that those are showing up. I might. Ooh. Do I
At
get
least
one?
At least
Do I get one? I don't know. But I will eventually get all three of these at some point. And we found these Transformers skateboards. We got Prime, we've got Bumblebee, and there's a Soundwave and a Shockwave as well. But you know what? I'm getting an Optimus Prime.
treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And NECA section number 2, we have an updated Elvira figure with a face replacement because the one that I have is a whole head swap. So that's cool that they updated it. Let's see, what else do we have? We have our Horror Turtles. We have our anniversary Warduke right here. And we have the Haunted Krusty doll.
What?
Ooh. You wanna go ahead and hold it and pull that string there?
Here's the problem. Somebody switched this doll to evil.
Oh, well, just so I'm giving a talk at Dragon Con about haunted toys and haunted dolls. And I'm actually using that as the title slide. I'm using that a scene from that episode as the title slide for it. Let's see, up here we got our Princess Leia vintage collection, but that looks to be about it.
Lights the blackened sky. Creatures wander in the pale moonlight, searching for new prey to join them in the night. Run for your life and don't look back.
Well, listen, I know. Listen, I know we said we came here for actual stuff, but
No,
it would be rude not to.
My house would look like this.
Yes.
Not just the outside, but the inside.
I mean, listen, it's rude not to look, right?
No. As part of the fun.
Got a row of Skellies here. What else we got?
Any song from your Bluetooth phone device. Just pair to one reader. Choose a song from your device and watch and listen as they move and flash lights to your music. And you can even go to more of these over some.
And Lowe's has a slew of Haunted Mansion stuff too. Got some of the inflatables. I'm not so much into the inflatables, but look at that. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. And look, we have our wall of jack-o'-lanterns right here for light. Look at a spider jack-o'-lantern. Huh. Ooh. I like the haunted diver here. Let's hit this try me. Oh. Let's see this. We have our haunted sea captain over here. Let's see. Let's hit this try me.
The struggling cry for the gasping for a hide over the ice.
I guess we have our haunted sea witch. Ooh.
Sailing the seven seas, are ye? A curse upon your voyage! A curse!
Well, we popped into this Walmart right here and we found this new Star Wars shipper that's got the Acolyte Black Series figures. I haven't seen these yet. I actually really enjoyed this show. A lot of people didn't care for it, but I thought it was pretty good. So we got OSHA. We've got Dwight Schrute. We've got, here's Saul, who ended up becoming my favorite character from the show. That looks pretty good. I like that all these come with soft goods, capes, and cloaks. And then we have May. Yeah, those look pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna pick any of them up, but let's see what we got on the wrestling right over here. Almost. LA Knight, Gunther, Bronson Reed, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Looks like it's been picked over though. And here is a turtle shipper that we were kind of looking for, but I don't think does not have the. Oh. See, this was supposed to have the remaster turtles on it. No dice. Oh well. All right. This is target number 3. I didn't film at target number 2 because there wasn't anything new or exciting, but there's that shard figure that I'm looking for, but I think I'm going to pass up on it today. There's our Grumpy Boy. Let's see. We've got our Black and Gray Nightfall. We have our Batman and Bane 2-pack, which is really good, really cool, and quite tempting, actually. Let's see. We got our red Asbat and our first appearance Batman. So nothing in as far as like the chases go, but we have our Simpsons. I don't see anything too new on this side of the aisle other than that stuff. So let's see what they have on the other side here. Right, nothing too crazy for WWE. So we got the new wave of vintage collection. Oop, as I drop a Captain Rex right there. More of the Target exclusive Mandos. Masters of the Universe. What do we got? Turtle stuff. We got our Cringer and Adam, our cartoon collection. All of a sudden, the He-Mans for this have just been insanely hard to find. Like Skeletor, everywhere. He-Man, can't find him. I don't know what the deal with that is. Turtles, nothing too crazy, and looks like business as usual over here for our dinos. Let's see, we got some more Transformers over here. Got our Vector Prime, was it Skyquake, and our Transmetal Megatron, as well as our party wall up there.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ghastly Toy Crypt. It was kind of a light week. I say it's a light week, but I do have a handful of things to show you. Some stuff that I got delivered, but I didn't really pick up much today. That's a lot. I picked up quite a few things. Not all toy-wise. So I decided to swing by a local comic book store. I've been getting the new Transformers run that Skybound has been putting out. And I've also been collecting the Disney Marvel covers for the What If. They were doing the 100 Years of Disney, and then they switched over to the What Ifs. So I got the Mini Dazzler cover, and I got the Dark Phoenix, Daisy, and Donald cover. I do need to go back and get a couple more. There was another X-Men and a couple of Avengers covers that I don't have. But I picked up this copy of the issue number 11 of the Transformers run. This Transformers run is great. I stopped buying individual comic books a long time ago. This is the title that got me back into getting individual issues, but I think once I hit around issue 20, I'm going to call it Dunzo, and then I'm just going to go to the trades. These are all going to eventually be framed and put somewhere in this room. On to the toys. Now, I had a couple of things delivered. Listen, I'm not going to lie. It was a rough week here in the Ghastly household. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm on the back end of an upper respiratory infection that took me out for a couple of days. And when I say it took me out, I mean, I didn't get out of bed. Like, I was achy, and I thought for sure that I had old Rona. But I tested multiple times, tested negative, went to urgent care, tested negative for that and the flu. I was running a little bit of a fever. But this upper respiratory thing just knocked me out. And then on the second day, because I ended up staying home from work, story time with Jordan Ghastly. Second day, I was sitting at home. Mrs. Ghastly was at work, and I was watching the new Batman Caped Crusader cartoon on Amazon. Fantastic show. Absolutely loved it. Did not dislike one thing about it. I thought from episode 1 to episode, I think it was like 8, 9, 10, something like that. Loved every single episode. Mwah, chef's kiss. I digress. I was sitting on the couch, and it was like 7:30, 8 at night, and I was like, why in the world am I sweating in my house on my couch? And I went to check the thermostat, and it was, for some reason, it was set on 70, but it was only cooling down to a crisp 76. So I called the AC person to come out. Long story short, I had to replace the entire AC. And so it's I think the toy buying might be a little reined in for the foreseeable future. That being said, I did have some things show up before I knew that my AC unit was going the way of the dodo bird. The first thing is something that I've had on my list to get for a while, and I was in a Batman mood because I just told you I was watching the show, but I finally went and snagged the McFarlane Multiverse, the classic Riddler here. And I really love this Riddler look. I like the blue highlights in the hair. It gives him a nice comic booky look. So just the classic Batman villains is something that I've slowly been putting together. So we'll see how this comes along. But keeping in the same vein, I actually also picked up another McFarlane Multiverse set. I actually got a 2-pack, and I wasn't going to get this originally, and I talked myself out of getting it. Then I saw it, then I talked myself out of getting it again, but then I just decided to go for it. And that is the Bane Batman 2-pack. And of course I have them posed in that classic pose where Bane just breaks Batman's back. I ended up having a lot of fun with these figures. I missed out on the Bane when it came out. I do have the other Nightfall Batman, but this one comes with such a fantastic wired cape, a wired and cloth cape. So if, for whatever reason, Todd McFarlane or anybody at McFarlane Toys, if you are watching this, please make more capes out of this material. The wire is nice and strong, the material is nice and thick, and I don't know if you can tell on the video, but it has like a nice shine. It's so good. Please use this material more often for soft goods capes. Listen, if you reissued the other Nightfall Batman with this cape, I would triple dip. I would, because I've got the other one, I've got this one, I would buy a standard one with this cape. But I missed out on the first run of the Bane. This figure looks really good. I like the blue highlights around his neck and his chest here. So I had to get this one, and I even took some photos. I grabbed 3 panels from the comic book, and I tried to recreate the poses as much as I could with these guys. So I'll drop the photos in right here so you can take a look at them. But I'm very happy that I got this set, and I ended up ordering it a while ago. I saw one today, so on the shelf at Target, so that's good that they're showing up. The next thing is something that was just kind of quirky. I found all those Transformer skateboards, so I ended up buying the Optimus Prime. I'll probably open it up and just take a couple of fun photos with Optimus Prime skateboarding on his own skateboard. So I think it was like $3 or $4. So it's whatever, it's fun. And the final thing that I picked up, I ended up getting this Marvel Legends Carnage reissue figure, but it's on the retro cards, Target exclusive. I wanted a Carnage, and I wanted one that was more cartoon or comic book related, not necessarily the film related. I don't know, and I was on the fence on this one. I saw it and I kind of ho-hummed about it, but I decided to get it. I think this will just be my Carnage. But it does look really good. I like the sculpted detail of the symbiote. I think it probably would have been nice if maybe they went back and kind of made it pinless, or I don't know, maybe an updated buck, which I'm sure is probably going to be down the line somewhere. Who knows? But I can't be mad. It's a Spider-Man villain that is just going in my Spider-Man rogues gallery. So I feel like I'm just collecting bad guys for not only Spider-Man but Batman at this point. But yeah, those are the only things I picked up this week. I don't know what pre-orders are coming in or what the rest of the weeks will look like. I do know that I have Dragon Con coming up in a couple of weeks, so I will probably have to throw my energy into the panels that I'm giving there. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll film a video at Dragon Con. I feel like the last time I tried to film videos at Dragon Con, I didn't get a chance to just hang out. So I think I'll probably just stick to doing my panels and just kind of hanging out and chilling out with friends for Dragon Con. But we're gonna be doing the toy hunts. Just because I can't buy anything doesn't mean we can't go out and look at toys. So stay tuned. I mean, I still have a handful of pre-order stuff coming out, and I'm still hoping that a lot of that pre-order stuff hits the shelves first before the pre-order gets fulfilled. So we'll have a fun time looking for some stuff. So we're gonna end the video right there. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button. It's right next to it. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. You used your time to watch this video. You could have used it to watch any other video on the internet, but you used it to watch this one, and I thank you for that. So I appreciate it. But until then, we'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you real soon. Hey, you. Stay spooky.